As you said, 3 losing lanes and a ganking jungle like Elise. This is going to have to be Ambition having a day out or some massive teleport plays from CuVee.
The crowd is behind them. TSM, can they find their first win of the tournament, or Samsung continue a strong streak of consistent play that came all the way from the postseason?
Sometimes you have to take a step back and appreciate the crowd.
Goes for deep ward here. He really wants big information because CuVee, because he saw them bot, could push really hard on top because he knew he was alone. And now Ambition, instead of going for the dive, he's actually going for Svenskeren right here. Svenskeren jukes out because he knew he was close. Really good read.
Still taking damage over, but he's actually going to come back in. CuVee's under the turret, but he's actually just out of range and Sven.
The minions
might even look back in for him. Minions doing damage.
Coming first.
Svenskeren getting do it again. Right to the Q. One up over. They've got CuVee. First blood. TSM. Bjergsen starts him over the wall. Ambition repels down to his death. Hauntzer with the second kill.
Oh, so many smart micro elements in that play. It all starts with the ward being on a very high cooldown, so you can see when it was placed. Svenskeren knew the ward was so recently placed, but because he's getting pushed in, he really likes a higher spell damage Q.
All in?
Yeah.
Ulti does go in for a crowd. Dead! Bjergsen with a perfect calculation.
Really nice solo kill from Bjergsen. This is going exactly to plan for TSM. I'm getting run over in the mid lane. We already saw one mid laner run over another, and this time it's Korea versus North America again, but it's Bjergsen running over Crown.
And then if you look at their draft, what they're allowed to get here, they just have so much pressure in the lanes. Hauntzer, looking to be fast himself.
Looking for the stun, does get the first one. Bjergsen chains it in. CuVee now going to be the target. He's overheated, and Bjergsen grabs another.
And again, Bjergsen suddenly is tough, because guess what? He can just push in, and that's the value of winning matchups.
And picked up another kill, even without Ghost to really close the distance fast, and Svenskeren's entering another lane, and it's Crown now.
Oh, good stuff for Bjergsen. Flash kick, ulti all in, and Sven gets the next one.
It's like seeing Faker all over again, just a long distance QE into the follow-up.
You just changed the nameplates, and it feels like we're getting an instant replay of game 1 of the day, which, for those North American fans who are making their voices heard, is happy times.
Sven is leading the charge, starting to run over this game and letting Bjergsen and Hauntzer just play up in his favorite place, which has always been the enemy jungle.
And I just love how it all came to be, that blind juke in the top lane by Svenskeren. It's a little thing. Being safe in your approach to brushes can change the entire game, because I got them 2 kills, got Bjergsen ahead. Now Sven's in a little bit of trouble here because there's still some teleports available.
Right in, good combo in there. Sven is going to go down. No, Biofrost might have saved him. Safeguards the safety. Might be an uphill double lift. Takes out Wraith on the other end. He's getting chased by CuVee, but Biofrost will pay the price as Ruler gets the trade.
He didn't do that. We see the big lead for TSM, and they haven't taken the foot off the accelerator.
And Crown just can't move off this at all. In fact, they're going to go for a dive. Ambition forced to repel out of the way, but they might still go for a good pull from Wraith. Might be enough to defend, and Double is firing shots into the enemy team. Wraith takes a lot of damage, but Bjergsen all-ins onto Ruler and chunks him down, who flashed forward. Really wants to kill it. He does get it. Hauntzer came down as well. TSM all-inning for the bottom turret. Not done, actually. Bjergsen going to juke out the ulti as Crown barely shorts the chain of corruption, but I don't quite know how they get out of this one. Let's find out. Crown gonna get knocked up here. Sven kicks him into Biofrost. Hauntzer's here as well, and he flushes the wall, but Doublelift swoops in to clean him up as Hauntzer gets credit.
That was a dirty play. When you're winning this hard, that you force the enemy Ezreal to take a page out of Trashy's book and ulti towards the fountain.
Syndra's starting to run over people in this tournament, it feels like.
Yeah, we thought Varus was really good at holding his turret here.
Oh no, a flash kick in. Ambition! This gets annihilated, repels out of the way, and that was very well played.
Really nice mechanics. Repelled the damage from the Syndra ultimate, got out as well, but you know, it's a feel-good moment for Ambition, but no more. It doesn't stop the pressure coming through from TSM.
As he wants to try and take the turret down, and TSM just zoning him off this turret. Samsung Galaxy, what do they want here? They want to engage, maybe. Wraith looking for it, finds Svenskeren, but that's all about it. They don't quite get the stun from the Deadly Flourish, so no snare forthcoming, and TSM just back away slowly.
Scale with levels, so once it's been a couple minutes, and see Doublelift opening up.
Take on Crown, they just need the stun. Good flash from Crown to get out from under it, but still plenty of damage as he gets poked down to about 40% health. Not really too much damage on the Jhin just yet. Definitely more about the autos with that Zeal Atom coming up. And I think TSM now realize we need to sweep this vision.
Yeah, they don't even need to sweep it because Tahm is the best sweeper. This is the problem. If they sweep right now, they don't find any wards and they're really going to start doubting themselves. Like, are these guys playing with like sixth sense, but they're starting Baron right now.
Here's the panic from Samsung. CuVee, Crown actually eats the damage. Proto Belt's on his face, and Jayce now flushes towards CuVee for the stun. The zone use is good, but I don't think it's gonna save him, and Hauntzer grabs the double.
That also works. Just start the Baron, guys. Bait him in, lure him in, and then just blow him up. This is what you can do with a 10,000 gold lead. I understand why TSM is so careful, because they're already 0-1 down in the tournament, but this showed them that they can literally just start the Nashor, bait it out, use the peak ward that's in the pit to at least guarantee face check from Galaxy.
Hauntzer was a bit of an afterthought on his first Kennen game against RNG. This time makes the big picks to open up the base. Will be at least an inhibitor coming through for TSM. Probably not going to be able to finish out the game. Only 10 seconds for Crown. It's actually only 28 minutes into the game. It feels like a longer one.
7-2 turrets. Again, so far ahead, but the game isn't over. Samsung Galaxy certainly doing something right. His ambition maybe caught, repels out of the way, goes back down to Sin Svenskeren, gets kicked back in, stun up for the concussive blows, and Bjergsen blows him up before the Braum will come out. And now Hauntzer's going into the back line. Wraith getting tied up in the front, forced to flash out. CuVee practically dead as TSM surge forward for a couple kills.
It was just straightforward stuff for TSM. They got the picks. Ambition once again was too far forward. He tried to make the plays this game, tried to do it again, tried to be the furthest point as they tried to get the Baron vision. Honestly, they could have just hung back, because remember, they did have that Baron vision, but at some point you're ceding too much. At some point you're giving too much over to TSM, and now the Baron is free.
Very impressive against a team that by some critics was actually lauded to be first place in this group. Top 2, there are people that think that RNG and Samsung will make it out and TSM won't.
Ooh, it's actually maybe Cassio onto Bio, but TSM a little too far ahead. Tower's already broken. Sven trying to kick one in, but Bjergsen just blows up Ruler. Gonna get kicked back in. His ambition as Sven dives in onto him, and it's just carnage in the Samsung Galaxy Nexus phase.
Yeah, people getting smashed right now with this Baron buff. They just put the battering ram in front of the base and just going in.
Let's up, boys.
Well, it's maybe about time, but the Nexus Tower's going to start to get broken. CuVee, barely any health to play with. His ambition getting dove on as well. TSM going to complete the ace here. His ambition goes down to Hauntzer. A double kill for the Kennen to seal the deal. And TSM going to win their first game at Worlds.
As up, like I said, TSM should be very proud. Excellent controlled display against a Samsung team that, of course, picked up a victory yesterday.